Hey guys, welcome to Flame2Fame. I'm Flame, and this show shines a light on some incredible emerging artists, shares a bit about their journey and a lot about their potential. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the vibes. Hello.
Hi.
Israel.
Flame.
I'm Flame, yes, and you are Israel. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi everyone. I'm Israel.
What do you do?
I'm a singer, songwriter, producer. I just try to do everything.
And does it well. So we'll get to that.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm happy to be here, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you. Thank you for coming. Anyway, I'm gonna go straight in with the questions. Gonna dive right in. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool. So, being a singer, songwriter, producer, sound engineer, and some. When did you begin making music, and what made you decide to take it seriously?
Well, okay, two good questions. I first started making music when I was like 9 years old.
9?
Yeah. So, yeah, because I remember I was in primary school, and like I think I was in like year 3, year 4, and there was this like allocated time in class we could just do whatever we wanted. So me and my friends, we had a songbook and we started writing songs together.
Oh my gosh!
Well, I'll tell you those songs are trash, but that's not the point.
You still have the songs?
Some of them,
Another time.
No, but okay, yeah, another time. But yeah, so I was doing it for a while, and then when I got to secondary school and I was doing like GCSE music, all of that, then I started learning how to produce, and then that was like a big step forward for me, because that's when I started like writing demos and actually having songs I could listen back to. Those were really bad as well, but like the progress, like I still have some of them like saved on my laptop or whatever, and I can listen back to them, and compared to what I make now, it's like, wow.
See the journey.
Literally.
Yeah.
And then in terms of like when I started taking it seriously, it was literally when I first started university. Like, it was pretty early on. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Really?
Yeah,
What did you study?
Psychology. No, the thing is, I really enjoyed psychology in school. But when I got to uni, I was like, what is this?
You know what, I did psychology A-level. I hadn't done psychology ever before, and for some reason I couldn't do well.
Really?
Like, I tried so flipping hard, and I found psychology so interesting, but I just couldn't do well.
No, like, it was hard though. There was like a lot of names, a lot of concepts.
It wasn't even that. Like, I feel like I had the content, but then I think they wanted me to like bulk it up or like back it up with certain things. I just didn't really know how. So it definitely got dropped at AS. It definitely got dropped at AS,
Please, I even did 4 A-levels. I mean, I dropped.
You did 4 and completed 4?
No, I didn't complete 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me too, and that's why I dropped at AS,
No, but I mean, like, when I got to year 13, I actually, like, I was still going with all 4. And after like a term, I was like, one's got to go.
You're awesome. No, you're awesome because what? A-levels?
Yeah, because I was like, I can do this. And then I was like, no, I don't want to. And I just had to let it go.
Choose you.
Literally, choose you. As in, if I didn't do that, then I would have been suffering. Because I know some people that did 4 A-levels, they were just stressed out all the time, like sobbing in toilets, sliding down the walls.
Sliding down the walls, I'm screaming.
No, man.
I can't relate. I would not choose for A-levels.
Honestly.
But yeah, so you were in uni, and what kind of like triggered you to kind of take it more seriously then?
So I think it was like, so I'd moved to a whole nother city. I was living by myself, and like in my free time I was just making music all the time, and I was having so much fun doing that. And then uni started to become like a chore to me. Like, it wasn't as fun as making music. So it got to a point where I was like, like, I want to start taking this seriously, and that's when I started putting out covers on Instagram, all of that.
And your TikTok covers. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, man. I've come a long way. You know? Like, I remember the first time I dropped a cover. I did what was it? Broken Clocks by SZA, and like I literally just I just pressed record and I started singing, and I didn't even love the video too tough. But I posted it, and then everyone on my Insta was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you could sing like this." Blah blah blah. And I was like, I was even nervous. I was even shy. And then now, like, that was like 3-4 years ago. And now it's just been crazy since then. So
happy for you.
Thank you, man.
I think I even duetted one of your TikToks before.
Yes.
I loved it. Because your voice songs.
I've enjoyed one of yours as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
You be singing, man.
You too. You be singing. I be singing. I be trying to get there, but you be singing.
No, but you actually be singing though.
Like,
Like, I love finding people that can sing. Like, it's always just so fun to listen to them. Even if I don't work with them, even just to like listen to their music and just join their journey. It's just so, like, it's so rewarding.
That's what this podcast is for. Literally, it's to kind of like put those people that I know that are so crazily talented that people just aren't aware of out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So people can enjoy, people can vibe with them and kind of get a grip to their journey. Because I feel like sometimes the journey and the story that they come from is part of what comes out in their music.
Yeah.
And that's how people can resonate with it more.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for that.
No, thank you, man. Thanks again for having me.
Of course, right. Let's go, love.
Oh!
That is the only song that you are like appearing. I had to stalk down your Spotify and see why has he not put any music out? Why?
Oh!
Literally, like,
I wasn't ready for this.
So I said, okay, what's this? I said, okay, Israel, this song is nice.
No, thank you.
The artist's name is Vacation.
Yeah,
So
shout out to Vacation, man.
Shout out to Vacation.
He's a very good rapper.
Really, yeah, he sounded really good on the track, to be fair. But I only checked out that one because of you. But because you said that, I'm definitely going to check him out a bit more. Yeah. And maybe he can come on the podcast one day. We'll see.
No, you never know.
You never know.
He's actually really good.
How did the collaboration come about?
So I did like this like music event like back in 2019, I think. And I met him there, and then we just stayed in contact like throughout the years. And then it wasn't until 2022 he was like, oh, like I've got a song that I'm working on and I think you'd be really good for it. And I was like, oh, okay.
He was right. He was right.
No, but do you know what the funny thing is, yeah? At that point in time, I was ready to stop. Like,
what?
So cool. Basically, at the start of 2022, I said to myself, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, I'm just gonna work in the background. I don't mind writing for people or producing for people, but in terms of actually being my own artist,
why?
Put it to the side. Because it's hard. Like, the journey is hard. Like, especially when you're doing it by yourself, like no management, nothing. And
would you be open to management?
Yes, but no.
Why?
I say, okay, cool. So I say yes because I think having someone that like has that experience would be great in terms of like finding opportunities and just sort of coaching you through things. But I also say no because everything that I've gone through on my journey has like increased my own experience and knowledge of what I want to do in the industry. And I don't want, like, I don't really want anyone to come in and now be like, yeah, you have to do it like this if you want to be this kind of artist. Like, even with Vacation, when he asked me to be on it, like, I wasn't sure about it at first, but he was like, no, like, just try it. And then I tried it out and it went really well. And then even in terms of like the harmonies and stuff, everyone knows that I always love harmonies. Like, I grew up singing in church.
Your harmonies are so sweet. So even with my song, I wanna go there, when you helped me with the vocals,
I love that song.
When you helped me with the vocals, I said, yeah, Israel can sing. Like,
thank you, man.
I needed you in that studio session. Like, it was so spontaneous and you came through and you just did your thing and you helped me so much. So
that's one thing I love though about being like, I love being invited to studio sessions and just sitting there because
and
I don't even need to.
As well,
yeah, sometimes I'll be in the studio and people just be like, do you have any ideas? And I'll just be like, no, you could try this.
Wait for them to ask.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be there like, yeah, do this now. You're gonna be like, you know, if you want ideas, like,
you're better than me. I'm like, guys, this needs this. This needs it. And it's gonna just. But who am I to even be thinking? So that's the best way to go about it. To be fair.
No, I hear it, man.
But yeah, thank you, Vacation, for pushing Israel to keep making music because we're here today and our ears are blessed. Do you know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm thinking what questions to ask you next.
What you thinking?
Oh, right. So I'm thinking that you should give me 2 artists that you've listened to recently that you really enjoy and why.
Ooh, 2 artists I've been listening to recently.
They can be really big, they can be really low-key, really underground.
If I've been listening to recently, I was listening to Brandy like yesterday. I listen to Brandy all the time. Like, Brandy is like my godmother at this point. As in, I've been listening to her since I was like 15. Like,
is it your mum that your parents are kind of influenced that, or is it
no? I discovered her by myself. Like, and that's what makes the journey just so nice.
Stronger.
Like, Like I literally stumbled upon one of her songs randomly. Yeah, it was even like I think it was "Put It Down" by Brandy, of course, and Chris Brown. It was like I'm putting it down. You go that. I'm putting it down. You go that. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So I watched the video for that song, yeah, and I was like, oh, like I recognize Brandy, but I didn't know this song.
Yeah.
And then I watched her perform it live like, on one talk show, and I was like, this babe can sing. And I went back to the beginning. I was like, let's start with the first album and just see what's going on in her journey. And then I was like, wow. And then she just started like influencing me bears in terms of how I arrange, in terms of how I harmonize, in terms of how I do ad libs. Like I was like, okay. Like, literally.
So you'd say that she's one of your biggest inspirations when it comes to your music?
100%.
Wow.
100%.
Okay.
And it's weird to me because it's like she's a female artist, so like vocally we're not really the same. Like, but her tone is just very rich. Her tone is very rich and it's kind of like husky.
It's like rasp.
Yeah, like there's something, man.
Brandy, we love you.
Literally, Brandy. Shout out to you.
We love you, Brandy.
The other artists I've been listening to, it's between Bella and Flo.
Okay.
Those are the two artists I've just been listening to on loop, like especially with their like latest projects being out, and they're just doing their thing for R&B in the UK. So, like once I listened to their projects, I was like, I really like this. I just saved it. Now I just listen to it on loop.
Okay.
So yeah, literally between them, bit of Jack James. Yeah.
There's a song Jack James, Venna, and
I think I've heard it.
Yeah, July something like no, I can't remember it, but it's such a I
need to look through my Spotify, man.
It's such a banger. I might even if I know copyright. I was going to edit.
Are you on Spotify or Apple Music?
Respect me. What are you talking about?
No, because I know too many people that are fighting for their rights
like,
for music now, and I'm just like,
it's unnecessary, guys. It's unnecessary.
Guys, don't do that.
You know what you want. Come to the dark side, to the bright side.
Yeah, not the dark side. Not the dark side. We are saved.
Because my Spotify's a dark mode.
Yeah.
Is it a light mode in Spotify?
No.
Oh well, that's what I meant, the dark side. But
yeah.
No, I mean. But yeah, Spotify 100%, and the amount of music that I get put on, I think I even discovered the song through Spotify because I was discovering Venna, I think, from Nux, and then I already knew about Jack James, but because he was on the song, I was like, oh, I knew this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is just.
I love that though. I love how you can just find random artists and just. That's the thing that I've realized though about UK artists here, like especially the underground scene. I will discover artists randomly, and I love that compared to having artists being thrown in my face. Yeah. I love finding artists for myself, so that's why even for me, like being an artist, I find it uncomfortable sometimes having to promote myself.
Me too.
Like I'd much rather just like I do a show and you meet me there and that's how you find me, or like you stumble onto my page and like, oh, this guy's interesting. Yeah. Rather than like in your face like
forcing it. Make sure you check my channel.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Do you know one time though, I was sorry, go on.
No, because me, I can't handle it.
Can't do it. One time I was thinking to like share my music on the train through like AirDrop, and I was like, Kyra, don't do that. But I think I might do it one day. If I have one song that I think will really touch a lot of people in a positive way, I might do it. Yeah. But it's kind of like gentle. Like you can accept, you can decline.
You should sing on the train. I've thought of that.
This is what I'm saying. It's not since he's shy, yeah. But he's the sort of person that will do. But is it busking? Have you done busking?
A couple times, but never like that. Never like that. But yeah. No, I am shy.
Busking is a brave thing to do. That is so brave. So many different people can come across you.
It is. It really like busking, even just performing. Yeah, I think it's okay for me. Yeah, I started singing in church, like my church choir, since I was 7. Wow. And I'm now 23. So it's been a long time. Like even when I went to uni, another city, every time I came back, I would just sing in the choir. So like that's always been a big part of me, like performing.
Kind of like home.
Literally. So now doing it like as a solo artist, it's very daunting, but it is a very brave thing to do because you're really like exposing yourself. Like it's just you on that stage alone. Even if you have other people with you, people are like everyone has their eyes on you. Yeah. So boy.
I'm not good at it, boy. You
had your headline.
Yeah. I was headlining, no, I was one of the like supporting acts basically.
No, but you did well though. I remember seeing all the clips. I was like,
listen, it was all an act. It was all like everyone kept saying, Kyrie, you're stage presence to this and that, and I was thinking, guys, I was so scared. I remember coming off of me like, I'm not doing that again. Like I was that nervous, and I think I was so in my head because of the nerves that it just kind of affected the whole thing. It wasn't until afterwards when I got like the words of affirmation from the people that came to support me, like Kyrie, you killed it and that. And I think when people that I didn't even know came and approached me, was like, no, you were so good. Like you just brought the vibes and stuff. And I was like,
did you watch yourself back? Like how long did it take you to watch yourself back?
As soon as I got home, and I winced every single time. Every single video that I saw, I was like horrified. What on earth was that? Like, no, the vocals were disgusting, and people kept saying, "Oh, like no, like you sounded so good." Like people that were there live. But watching those videos back, and I think also knowing my potential. That's like knowing how I sound when I'm at home in my room.
Knowing your potential is a very, very, very big thing. Yeah. Like it's a very hard thing as well, because when like things go wrong, not even wrong, but when things go not as you expected, then at least for me, I can beat myself up. Like I'll be so angry at myself, and I'm just like, chill, bro. Like chill.
When we grow, do you know what I mean?
Literally.
And like you said, when you go back to the stuff that you recorded when you were a lot younger, and you look at yourself now, the same thing. Like my first performance, I'm wincing, but then I don't know, 3 years down the line, 100%. It could be, God willing, it'll be easy for me, and I can be like, it's a breeze. Bring on the gigs, bring them on. In fact, from now, bring on the gigs for us.
Yeah, please.
Bring them on from now.
Please. I want a festival gig.
We need that exposure. We need it.
We do. And do you know what? For me, last year, this is the thing. So last year, I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I just want to be in the background.
Oh, it was last year.
Literally, like not too long ago. I was like, I'm done. Just put me in the background. Let me just be an extra, be an NPC, whatever.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I was just like, I just need that time away from everything. And then God just kept throwing opportunities at me. Like, we want you to perform at this show, we want you to perform at this event. And in my head, I was thinking, I don't even have music out. Like, I even took down my music at this point.
We're gonna get to that.
Yeah, let's not. But yeah, I was just like doing shows is just so fun. And compared to where I was before, like when I did my first show, I was so nervous, it was horrible. I still can't watch those videos back to this day. But last year, when I was doing more shows, it got to a point where I was like, I know that I'm a dancer as well. Let me start adding in choreography. Let me start arranging this set like this is Coachella. I don't care if I'm performing at a coffee shop.
Coachella, manifestation.
No, literally. I don't care if I'm performing like on the side of the street. I'm gonna give you guys a show. And that's how I had to see it. Like, literally we just need to be pushing ourselves. It's hard though.
100%.
It's hard though.
It is hard, but when we look back, we'll say, if I didn't put in that work, where else would I be?
That's
not where I'm supposed to be. I wouldn't have that peace. I wouldn't have that pride in myself or persevering. So you're doing the right thing. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you, man.
No, thank you.
Proud of you. We need more music from you. But that's...
We need music, full stop, from you. So when is that coming? When is it coming?
Soon, actually. No, like this year for sure.
This year?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have like a quarter? Or do you have a month? A date?
So I think later this month.
Later this month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on like when it gets released. Yeah. But
okay.
Soon. Like there's definitely music soon. And the thing is, because I've been working on this for a long time, it's not gonna be like my old releases where like I'll drop one song and then disappear for a year.
Mean.
Like it's okay.
It's how we have to start though. I feel like it shouldn't be pressure.
Like
it shouldn't be pressure to like. I think in a way it's kind of like you want to push yourself and be consistent with these things, but at the same time, when it comes to like us guys who really feel the music that we release, it's such like an experience that doesn't come too frequently.
Yeah.
So it's like I can't force that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? When I feel compelled to write about whatever I'm writing about, then I'm gonna write about it. And I don't want to be thinking, to write 2 of these songs for the next 2 weeks, and it's like it becomes less real, it becomes less raw, it's more processed, and I think I don't like the idea. That's why I'm always like reluctant with music, with my own music anyway, because I don't want to lose that authenticity. But knowing that you're releasing later on this month, after
literally no, it's been a long time, man. I'm nervous though. Like,
shouldn't have left you. Step two. Do you know that song?
No. One
You
thing
know the
about
song?
me, I know. Wait, what song?
You
is
know
it?
this Aaliyah and Timbaland.
I probably do.
What's the chorus? If at first you don't succeed, first you don't succeed. If it doesn't help, then try again. Hey, this is so. Hey, try again. Okay, right. This is
Aaliyah is
Listen, let's not even get into that. Aaliyah was someone that I discovered, just like how you discovered Brandy.
Yeah.
I was like, I just fell in love with her. And
She's amazing.
there's a song, Aaliyah and I'll play it again. Called Let Me Know, but the remix version.
Let me know.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, we got the groove. Okay.
Then listen, the vibe of it. I like the original, but the remix.
It's like a more like mid-tempo.
Nostalgia. Yeah. I said, Mom, like, this song. And she's like, yeah, I used to play it when you were like 2. And I was like,
wow.
Like, why is it still with me? But
no, Aaliyah, man.
Yeah, serious.
She had bops, man.
Bops.
Her Missy and Timbaland just.
And Missy Elliott's vocals. I feel like people don't understand that Missy can sing. Like, she can sing.
I listened to one of her albums. Yeah. Actually, yeah, it was one of her albums. You know, do you know Crazy Feelings with Beyonce?
Probably, but
It's
I
like
don't
a very old song. It's like Crazy Feelings makes me stay in love with you. Yeah, it's just a very like soulful groove. But
I don't know it, but I'm feeling though.
no, I'm gonna show you after. But literally, yeah, the first time I listened to it, like Beyonce, obviously we know that she can sing, but Missy, I was like, Missy, you got chops. You got vocal chops.
She's got them, like.
She has.
Serious. There's another song of hers that I love that I'm gonna
What
find
song?
for you. I don't remember what it's called. I'm really bad in the names. I just know how they make me feel, and I know that I love the song, and it's in my head. But yeah, I can see that we're jamming already. So are you ready for the next session?
No, let's do it.
Okay. So I'll be introducing Fire in the Booth. I don't even know what to call it at this point.
Wait, Fire. Yeah.
I'll put the title, obviously it's the pilot, so I'll put the title of what we're calling it here.
Right
like
here.
Sprinkles or something like that. Which is basically where we're going to do a little jam session for you guys and show you our creative process and how we do these things, how we write songs, how we make some incredible music. So yeah.
I'm nervous for this.
Don't be nervous.
No, it's gonna be good. Don't be Do you know what? It's okay, cool. One way is I might make a beat and then I'll write to it. Or like my preferred way is sort of doing it both at the same time. So like I might come up with lyrics or something, but I always need to have some sort of groundwork. Especially because I know how to produce.
Jeez, sir.
Like that. No, like since I've learned to produce, yeah, every time I write, it's like I already know that the ideas I have in my head, I know how I can put them down like in a project compared to like finding a beat or having it made for me and then writing to it. I feel like it brings out a different creativity. I like doing a mix of both though.
Okay.
Literally just whatever like the vibe sort of demands.
So you can write before the beat?
Yeah. Wow. Like I've written like full songs and I might not touch that song for years until I make a beat and I'm like,
that will go really well together. Wow,
yeah.
That's incredible.
But usually it's the other way around. Like I'll make a beat and I'll leave it for years and then I'll write a song and then once I finish writing the song, I'm like, that beat would work.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you?
Definitely always a beat. I'm not Felicia, unfortunately. I've written like poems and stuff, which could probably be as songs.
Yeah.
But I think it's usually how the beat makes me feel.
Yeah.
And I go off of that kind of vibe. See what comes to me, what kind of words come to me and stuff like that. But I thought, because we don't have much time, let's have a title so we can kind of work with that kind of thing. And then just whatever comes and I just start to build it and then I have like a first draft, I sing that, see how I feel about it, maybe listen to it like maybe a few days later, tweak some of the lyrics, make it stronger, things like that.
That's the thing, if you can listen to your song like a few days later and you still like it, then that's how you know you've done a good job. Because if you hate it, then throw it away.
Exactly. And I have like a few friends, like Wade's one of them as well, who will be on this soon, who I go to and like send sometimes my music and get feedback and stuff. Like you've done that with me as well. I don't know with you.
Literally. We always need to have people that can like just give us the feedback that we need, especially
Positive,
people that have
negative,
like the musical
ear.
ear for it.
The ear. That's
I've
what
sent
I'm saying.
songs to my friends, yeah, like to one of my best friends. I love him down, but he's just not musical. Like I love him so much, that's my bro, but he's just not musical. And one time I sent him a song, and I was like, "What do you think of this?" And he was like, "Yeah, like this is really good." And in my head, I was thinking, "This is really bad." Like, this,
I was going to say this is really good, and
no, it was really bad. Like it was just because the mix was like horrible.
okay.
But he was like this sounds decent. Then again, I'm a perfectionist, so
A lot of us are, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's okay to be a perfectionist to the extent where like you need to be comfortable with what you release, because to be honest, I listen back to my song sometimes and I'm thinking like, oh, like wincing at some of the vocals, like ooh, like, oh Cairo, you know, you can sing so much better now, why did you do that? And I don't want to feel that way. So I'd rather perfect it to the point where I'm so confident in my work that I can be like, yeah, listen to it, like this is my song, and be more proud about it as well.
But that's what takes us long to release music.
Exactly. So you don't just need to be patient.
Just be patient,
well,
guys.
I get, you know, it's apart from me because I don't want to be patient when it comes to music. Sorry, it's not gonna happen. Seeing as you said that Brandy's one of your big inspirations, we're gonna do like a brand new type beat.
Ooh,
see what we can feel.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just coming to you already. Nice.
The song's called Anymore.
Yeah, our song's gonna be called Anymore.
Okay.
I think we should write a hook. Maybe a few lines. So we'll wait till the chorus to get in, maybe.
I like that. One thing about R&B that I love though is the bridge.
Same. Oh, they don't do enough bridges anymore.
No, now songs are like 1 minute long.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a verse, a chorus, maybe a verse, a chorus, or a chorus, verse, chorus, and stuff.
Literally.
And sometimes those songs are beautifully strong, but I just feel like there could be so much more.
That's why people are dropping extended versions now.
Yeah, extended versions. I'm not mad at extended versions,
but
I generally go for the short ones. But what I do like though is when there's like 2 parts of the song. I do really like that, and it's a complete switch up. Like it blends, like Tyler the Creator.
He's so good at that.
So freaking good at it.
He's too the state of music today is like we're in good hands. I'm not gonna lie, because people love to complain and say, "Oh yeah."
Look at the state of it. I'm screaming.
It's been a lot. It's been too much. Should I keep going?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Right, that's what we got. That's what we got.
y'all. Let's go. Next clip. Next scene.
Clip.
Can you turn me up a bit?
It's been a lot, it's been too much, and I don't wanna be here, cause your feelings unclear. My heart is telling me yes, but my mind is telling me no. Why am I eager to see? Guess I'm falling like a leash.
Don't wanna hear you ain't got no time. If you wanted to, you would put it down like you should. Oh, I can't do this anymore. 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 I keep calling, not calling anymore. Calling anymore. I keep falling, not falling anymore. Falling anymore.
episode of Flame to Fame. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, comment and subscribe, and support our artists by showing some love to their social media. Blessings to you and yours. Bye.